big episode for AEW as a
Mm.
company. But the news is that Andrade is back. When the lights went out, I was like, "Oh, we're getting surprised," and then it was Andrade slowly taking his mask off, and I'm like, "We know the mask. We
That's
know,
you,
like,
Andrade.
I know this silhouette. That's Andrade."
That's why when it happens on the clip, I'm like, the one that I post, I'm like, that's Andrade. Like Denise didn't know. I'm like, he wears that mask all the time. It's not even a surprise.
Like everything about this is Andrade. Uh, but yeah, I was excited because I sat on this show and was like, "Man, come on back to the dub. This is listen, man. He
I didn't
went
know it
over
was gonna
there,
be so fast, Phil. Like you said that like 3 weeks ago. I felt like.
bro. He went over there, got him a Royal Rumble entrance. He had some pretty good matches with Mello, but then he just became part of the crowd over
Fizzled.
there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, it felt like we were just scratching the surface with him before he left. He had a pretty good Continental Classic run. And I was like, man, we're finally getting to some matches. We're cooking. And then it was over. So
And every time he would have a big match in AEW, it would cook. Like I don't.
yeah.
That wasn't the problem. It was something. I mean, I guess he wanted to go but get back to his girl. But all the AEW moments before he left, I thought were good.
Yeah, he had that match with Malachi that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
He had a
His
few
really good
matches.
tag match.
Yeah, he had a few matches
Mm-hmm.
that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed him in the Continental Classic. So I am very excited that he's back in time to take part.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he's a part of the field for this year's
Good
C2.
timing. Yeah, perfect timing.
But yeah, it was very jarring that he popped up and then immediately joined the Don Callis family. I was like, wait, why did he do that?
Hold on, Andrade. What are you doing? Don't do that.
But and again, when I saw that, I was like, oh, we might get Andrade versus Takeshita. We could get Andrade versus Kenny Omega. I was like, oh, I'm good with that.
Sounds good
But
to me.
like, did we really need him to join the Don Callis family?
Probably not.
I don't know. But yeah, that image of Don with all of his acolytes behind him, I was like, this is wild.
Have you
He's
seen the video of them all backstage and Don's doing they're all doing like the Hechicero hands? It's so fucking funny.
bro, Echicero's hilarious, bro. When he came out last night for the CMLL show, and he's got like this big staff, and he's still doing a hand gesture. It's fucking hilarious, bro.
Fucks with Hechicero heavy. But yeah, I didn't think this was gonna happen so quickly. Phil Lindsay legit just threw this out there on a pod and was like, "Hey, wouldn't it be great if Andrade came back?" And then minutes later, and all these things, Sean was here. He left WWE, and now he showed up here. Them doing the blackouts reveal is so silly sometimes, but when it hits, it hits. You know what I mean? Like it's too much. It's overload at points. It's like, oh, you guys are doing
Listen,
the
man.
lights out thing again?
I saw some people being upset as Tony mentioned. Dave was very upset about it,
Dave was mad.
and I I mean it's wrestling, man.
Wrestling.
My thing is like these things are gonna happen when you have two viable companies like this. People are gonna leave and come back, man. Listen, Buster
Yes.
Baxter went away and he came back. Buster Baxter went away. No, no, no. He's back.
Listen, I've seen people for years. We talked on this podcast about the finessing that one Mr. My World Jeff Jarrett has done.
Hey man,
He's
listen.
been in every wrestling promotion there's ever been. We watched Sid, Rick Rude was on Nitro and Raw in the same night. Listen, the game is the game, and
It's
it always gonna
fine.
be clean. It always gonna work how you work. The thing that was frustrating and annoying me the most this week, Phil, were the people being like, "We don't need him," like talking like this isn't a tremendous great wrestler, and like,
Bro.
what if he ruins backstage? What if he like all this stuff that doesn't have to do with him being a TV wrestler? I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. What's he gonna do on TV?
Yeah, look, man. I know um some people are like AEW has gotten past this place where we're constantly hearing negative backstage stuff.
Yes,
And they don't want somebody there that could start bringing that kind of stuff.
that
Uh,
negative energy. You don't want it. I hear you.
yeah, I get that part of it, but I just feel like that's gonna happen because it's wrestling. There's always gonna be something. It's not gonna be perfect, and I mean, hey, he could come back over there and not behave and end up gone in a year or two. Maybe, I don't know. But I just don't think that it matters that much. I mean,
Doesn't
if it
matter.
works out, great. If it doesn't work out, W WWE is still there. AEW is better equipped to deal with these things than they were in their infancy. This is a company now
Exactly.
that's been around for 6 years now, and I
Mhm.
think that they can handle a situation like this better now. It's very clear to me that
Right.
um, Tony wanted Andrade to stay because I don't
Exactly.
think because the story was that he had offered him a contract. He was waiting for Andrade to sign it. And he kept putting it off, and then all of a sudden he was like, he's leaving. And so
Mhm.
the fact that he offered him a new contract tells me he still wanted him there. And I think that he probably appreciated the fact that Andrade, even though it seemed like he put a fast one on him, he just
Mhm.
left and he didn't like
He didn't
do
slander. He didn't
he
go to the
he he didn't
AEW some bullshit thing.
he didn't
Mhm.
burn a bridge on the way out. He
Mm-mm.
just didn't sign a contract, went back to WWE. And so I wasn't surprised when he showed up because I was like, it seems like Tony liked working with him. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just assuming here. Um,
That's the only thing that I had. Like, I had knew that he offered him a contract, and I was like, well, he wouldn't offer him a contract if he didn't want him to stay. Like, that didn't
if he
really,
didn't
it didn't
like
make
him, so
sense.
I
Right.
I
Yeah.
I, I think it's fine. I
Mhm.
like I said, if it don't work out, he was one of those problem childs that ended up over there in collision with the rest of the uh island of lost souls. Um,
I just don't like how these fans are like, if it doesn't work out, it's a reflection on them. Like, if it doesn't work out, who
it
gives a
doesn't.
shit?
If it doesn't work out, it's the latest of something in wrestling not working out. I don't know why people take these things so personally. I've seen people trying to do it with Ricky too, where it's like,
Yep.
oh, well, Ricky flopped over here, so he had to run over there. Or it just didn't work out with AEW and he went somewhere else and he's doing well. Why is it personal, man? It don't have to be personal.
This is what wrestling always was. Stone Cold Steve Austin, stunning Steve Austin got fired, and then he went to WWE and became Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's just how it works. It didn't work out in WCW. Might have, should have, but it didn't.
Bro, same guy you're talking about took his ball and went home.
And then he left again. He's actually, I
Just
don't even want to do this.
left. Just was
Yeah,
like, hey,
not
you
working out.
if you want me to lose this guy, I won't be there. I'm
Yep.
going home.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still regarded as like one of the greatest to ever do it. Do you know how many
Yep.
people have done problematic things in wrestling and they're still working somewhere? It's fine. It's not like this guy got into a fight on the way out and got fired. It's not like no, this
I
guy he
mean, a lot of people's favorite booker right now is the booker of NXT, and he terrorized a place. Vince McMahon was waking up in cold
bro,
sweats all the time because of what this guy was doing, terrorizing the place, doing drugs, fighting
notorious
people, losing his spot, doing all kind of crazy shit. And people are like, "That's the greatest of all time." What do you mean?
notorious stories. I mean, what we just talked about with a guy that was very problematic with AEW and left and went back to the company that he spent 10 years slandering. He spent 10 years saying that place sucks. I was sick because of that place. I hate that place. And went right back over there. That's why I'm like, it's wrestling, bro. It's fine.
He
It'll
lost
be
friends, he lost all kind of shit. And he's like, "Ah, fuck it, it's wrestling. It's wrestling."
well, let me go back over there and make a bag and mend some bridges, bro. It happens. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think
It's not.
Andrade is a great talent.
Yep.
With what you have now in the CMLL relationship, I think it's good to have him. You already have him attempting to build to a match with one of your biggest stars in Max.
Right.
Oh man, they got some interesting stuff here. That was another reason why I hated that he left because he left right before the CMLL stuff really got a chance to cook. And so
That's what I was going to ask you. How do you think the AAA WWE relationship played with him?
there's that rumor out there that he was not happy about working with AAA because he
Mhm.
had like a bad experience working with them or something.
Yeah, on the way
Uh,
out or somewhere, some went
yeah,
down.
there was a rumor about that. I don't know how true that is. But there was also the day that the merger or partnership was announced during WrestleMania weekend, and you could see him looking very not happy on screen, and people were like, "Well, you guys can't read body language, and you guys don't know."
Yeah, we can.
He didn't look that thrilled about working with
No.
AAA, and I think it's telling that some of this talk about him no showing and some of this stuff, it's something there. And it might be, but the rumors suggest that there's something there.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know enough about the situation to say factually that's why he left. There's the wellness
There's the
policy
slander that came out. Yeah, that wellness stuff.
Yeah, the wellness policy stuff is coming out, and they basically him no showing and the wellness policy have been pushed as reasons for why he was fired. Very interesting that they fired him outright. He has no non-compete clause, and all of that is very interesting. I don't know what to make of that.
He won a belt last night with the crash. Like, he's already outside, brother.
Bro, when I got on Twitter during Dynamite and I saw like an hour ahead of Dynamite, he posted that picture of like that Aztec pyramid. And it's like Mexico's beautiful this time of month and this time of year. And then he shows up on Dynamite minutes later. I was like, man, what a beast.
What a guy, Doug. I saw when people were mad, Phil. I'm like, how could you be mad at this, man? This is amazing.
I was like, wrestling is the most ridiculous thing ever, man.
It's the silliest thing in the world. He threw us off, and he didn't need to. Like, he didn't need to throw us off, dog. We don't expect you on this show.
Oh my God, bro.